wasn't grown up in my but I wasn't grown up in my
Hello YouTubers and family and friends. Today I'm going to make buttermilk rusks from my sister Hilna Pearson from Kanonneland's recipe. And I dedicate this to Vanessa Dolman of Hefei, China. Thank you. I hope you enjoy everything. And if you like it, like and subscribe please to our channel. To make the buttermilk rusks, you need some self-raising flour, you need a little bit of salt, a teaspoon of salt, you need a kilo of buttermilk, a kilo of self-raising flour, you need 500 ml of buttermilk, but as you do not get buttermilk in China, and I'm making this for a friend of mine in China to watch, she will use then the ordinary milk with 2 tablespoons of vinegar in it. Teaspoon of cream of tartar, and also put in there by the baking powder, salt, and then the self-raising flour. For the kilogram of self-raising flour, I use 500 ml of milk. I put in there 2 tablespoons of vinegar. You can also use lemon juice. That's also okay, just to make the imitation of buttermilk. But everything is okay if you put in there either vinegar or then the lemon juice. I put in 125 grams of butter or margarine, and then the 2 cups of sugar. I put it in for microwave for plus minus 5 minutes. If it's too hot, the eggs will solidify, and then you won't get the right consistency of the buttermilk rusks. I put mine in for 5 minutes, but when I took it out, it was too hot. So I had to cool it down before I put in the eggs in there. I break the 2 eggs into that mixture and I just mix it around. I put the dough on the on the mixer attachment at the dough hook, and then I mix it till it's properly mixed through. I line my oven tray with baking paper, and I put it in there, in the baking paper, and make it like an even it out to the sides. Before I bake it, I cut it in the right size that I wanted. It's easier to handle afterwards when it's baked, to handle it then and get your right size for your rusks as to just bake it. I heated the oven till it's 180 degrees, and then I set my timer for 40 minutes. After 40 minutes, I test it with my satay stick. It doesn't matter, testing stick or whatever you use, and then I take it out. I use a fork to separate it because if you use a knife to cut it, it will have like in shiny streaks of rusks, and I don't want mine like that. I like mine with a fork. I put it back in the oven at 100 degrees for maybe 6 hours, and then it's right. Then you can dip it in your coffee or just eat it like that. And then enjoy. Thank you. Remember to subscribe and